Just a little dance to start the day. Always like a little boogie. I'm going to regret this on the replay. I know. Doesn't matter though, does it? It's Monday, the 20th of February, 2023. Can you believe that? It's a ridiculous thing that we say that we can't believe the date when we actually, of course, we know what the date is. But it's fine. It's all good. And we're doing a Magic Monday live for anybody who's tuning in. And let me know where you're tuning in from, because that's one of my favourite things. I'm going to read everybody's comments today. So if you do something like this, hi from Witham, you'll pop up like Angie. Yeah, you don't have to say hi from Witham unless you're not from Witham or whatever. But yeah, it's going to be a good one today. We're talking about ideas. Ping. Should have a kind of a ping sound, shouldn't I? Something like a... There we go, I've got one. Didn't even know I had that. Wait a minute, let's do that again. Ideas. That's what we're going to be doing today. Talking about ideas. Are we ready to get started? Are we ready? Let's play the trail. And you know what?
It's the start of the week. Grab your coffee cups. It's Magic Monday Live.
Magic Monday Live, yes. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Thanks very much for tuning in. Today I'm talking about ideas and idea generation and where you can get ideas from. And I've never had a situation where I haven't been able to think of an idea for something. That's a big claim, isn't it? It is a big claim. But there is always a way to think of ideas. And I thought I would share a few with you, and I would like you to share a few with me. So my first one is an absolute beauty. You just go to your phone like this, and you look at your last batch of photographs. And your last batch of photographs will take you back to something that you've just been doing, which will always give you a link to something. So for example, if you have to write a newsletter, which I have to do often, and I'll be saying, oh, what am I going to write about? I just go to my photographs and it just pops up. So I'll show you one here. Look at this picture. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Who's that? With his cap on and a copy of a certain book in his hand. So I've got a whole idea about what I'm going to write about this week for my newsletter on Thursday because of that photograph. And it's not about fountains and it's not about books. It's about passion. That's what I'm going to be writing about, because on Sunday, 2 days ago yesterday, we had a family trip to Alnwick Garden. Now, people have been talking about Alnwick a lot recently. You know, there's Alnwick Story Fest next weekend. By this time next week, two things I can absolutely guarantee. One, there will have been a brilliant Alnwick Garden Festival. Alnwick Story Fest will have taken place, and Newcastle will have won the League Cup. One of those things is absolutely certain to happen. If it was two, that would be even better, but one's certain to happen. Anyway, it's all going to be good because I've been up to Alnwick a couple of times in recent months. Yesterday, I did a delivery to the Accidental Bookshop of 70 copies of Write That Book. They've bought 70 copies. Isn't that wonderful? Yay! Big up the Accidental Bookshop in Alnwick. Thank you. And that was really thrilling. But then we also had a family day out and we went to Alnwick Garden. I haven't been to Alnwick Garden for ages, absolutely ages. I felt a little bit bad that I hadn't been for so long. And it was for Christine's birthday from last year. So Christine's birthday is end of February, but we were there for a present that she got last year. Typical voucher thing, had to use them up within the year and managed to do it a week and a half before before the closing date. That's fine. Anyway, we went there and we had a private tour, which was the kind of special bit of the gift that she'd been given, a private tour, and it included visiting the pump room of the waterfalls. And if you've ever been to Alnwick Garden, the waterfalls are absolutely spectacular. It's mind-blowing. But we were able to go underneath into the pump room and be shown around. And the guy who showed us around was a water engineer. And I have to say, there was 7 of us there, including a nearly 3-year-old, I've never known everybody be so in awe and rapture listening to this bloke. He's called Dean, and he was absolutely brilliant. Now, we've got another volunteer from Garden. I keep saying Garden Festival, just the Anna Garden. It's all it is. Fiona Sech, and she'll probably know Dean and know how enthusiastic he is. But he was so passionate. So yes, I'm going to talk about that on Thursday, about passion and finding your passion. But today I'm talking about finding ideas. So here's a real quick way of finding ideas. Number one is, if you keep a notebook or journal, you will have ideas all the time. Now, finding those ideas that you keep is the challenge. So always assume that you're writing the idea for somebody else. Okay, so if you're emailing it to yourself, say, this is the idea for, and then explain what it might be. Later on, when you need to search for it, it's much easier to search for it, rather than just writing down a few random words. I've got notebooks, and I'll open up and I'll suddenly go, it'll say things like, banana hat stand. Banana hat stand. Banana hat stand. And it was a great idea, or it was a dream or something. I've written it down. Banana hat stand. Can't work out what the heck it was. So always write the context of your idea when you write it down. Secondly, read more. If you're looking for some reading, of course I'm going to keep... If anybody's kind of going, a bit bored of you promoting your book, you haven't seen anything yet. The next 2 weeks, what we're going to be doing. And people are getting them. I sent them second class. I'll explain why I sent them second class in a second when we're going through some of the comments. But it was, it was interesting. We, this book, this book is available. Since Power of Context, this book is available now, and it's the last few hardback copies. Isn't it funny how it looks quite red there, but back there it looks burgundy, and yet that is exactly the same book. Yeah, is it? Yeah, it is. I promise you. Next one is take walks. Walking is one of the best ways to generate ideas. There's no doubt about it. If you really want to generate lots and lots of ideas, take lots and lots of walks. Do something every single day that creates a behavior. So if you want to have more ideas, do something every day that creates the behavior of thinking of ideas. So, for example, read something that you wouldn't normally read. Do that every single day. It can be online, it can be in a book, it can be in a magazine or whatever, but we tend to read the same things over and over. If you create a behavior of reading something different every day, I promise you, you will generate ideas. Collaboration is a brilliant way for more ideas. The power of two minds isn't just two minds, it's multiple ideas around those minds. Get 3 working well together. Oh my goodness, what could you possibly achieve? So share ideas. The more you share and get other people involved, the better ideas become. Sometimes people hang on to their ideas. It's like, oh, this is my idea. Nobody else is going to get a hold of it. In my experience, the more you share ideas, the better your ideas become. So yeah, keep sharing. And then the last one that I wrote down is to look for inspiration in everyday life. Now, some of you are recognizing this list from, oh, I've seen this somewhere else before. Well, it's okay, because I'm just reusing something I've already written. It was a newsletter that went out today as a way of saying thank you to the people who pre-ordered the book, and a bunch of those ideas are in there, and some other more specific writing ones. But looking for inspiration in everyday life is one of the best ways to get new ideas, because they are out there. Little things. Start looking at stuff. Look at big things and make them smaller. Look at small things and make them bigger. Look at things that are far away and imagine if they were right next to you. Mix up nature and design. Just, doing stuff like that. Looking for inspiration. Everyday life. Things are around. I'm looking up here and there's a gift that a friend of ours gave us, and it said, Michael loves making a difference, travel and meeting new people, a good gin and tonic, Christine, Michael and Sarah, music, Ibiza, Formentera, not cheese and onion crisps, that's true, passion, enthusiasm, ambition, wearing quality shirts, making stuff. Not wearing a quality shirt today though. Walks and country pubs, his great friends. Talc on the beach, that's a definite one. Brilliant customer service, the 1980s, cool gadgets and technology. And some friends of ours just gave me that, and I'm looking at that every single day. But I've never read it for a long time. So now if I was looking for ideas, I could say, I wonder what I could get an idea from there. I bet there's something in those words, and there already is. So, everyday life, things that are already around you, just stop and look at them a little bit longer, especially nature. All right, should we have a little look and see who's here? Of course we should. So, clearly Mr. H is having a Magic Monday. He certainly is having a Magic Monday. Hello, Steve Kelly. Welcome to you. Hello from Norwich. Hello from Norwich. Actually made alive. Yay! Here's Matthew Bird. Matt here in the Land of Smiles. So Matt has been doing some great work with me. He did the design. He made this book. Look how it looks inside. And it looks great. And it just reads beautifully. And it's a fantastic design. And yeah, so Matt did this. That's what he does. He's a brilliant book designer. He gets books ready and print and publish ready. But he's also created the online version. So yeah, we're going to have an online version of the book. That's going to be available probably as early as next week. I have to get it ready, I think, because we're about to sell out of the hardback versions. They will, if they haven't sold out by the end of this week, they will definitely sell out in Anarch at the weekend. And then, so he's done that version, and we've been just doing some tweaks. I like tweaking with Matt. He's great. Hi, Fee from a windy west. Hope. We were just talking about you a moment ago, Fee. Hopefully you heard what we were saying about you being a brilliant volunteer at the Anarch Garden. Here's Diane from Cliverger. So Diane has sent me a package with Jeannie, Diane and Jeannie, and I've got to say, it was one of the best unboxings I've done for a while. It's been edited. It'll probably go live tomorrow, I think. And wow, it was fun. There's still quite a bit of mess on my desk from it, Diane. Yeah. Whittam, I knew that. I always say Whittam, don't I? Hi from Brightlingsea, Michael. Hello from Brightlingsea. Oh, is that Stephen Heppel? Hope so. It's just his Facebook user. It'd be brilliant if it was. Hello from Formby. Hello. Hello from Cincinnati, Ohio, USA. Hi. Good morning, Michael. In Thorner, near Leeds just now. Hello, Lorraine. Nice to see you in Thorner. And look, got my Write That Book just now. It's a weird one, isn't it? Calling a book, Write That Book. You have to then say the book afterwards. So I almost felt like I should change the name of the book to Write That Book, the book, but I thought it was a bit too obvious. So just Write That Book is fine. Noel's in Nuneaton, and Hove is in the house. This must be Sarah. Hello, everyone from the beautiful Beadnell. Beadnell is beautiful, mind. Oh, my goodness, got to say. The book is here. Yes, Noel. That's cool. And a Monday with my copy of Write That Book having arrived in the post this morning. This is what's really surprised me. So I did this thing where I said I would send out first-class post to people, and it would arrive by the 25th of February. So the idea was to post them out first class on Wednesday, so they would arrive on Friday, because normally first class takes a couple of days. But we were so far ahead of schedule with this one. Everything was done, everything was packaged, everything was ready, and I just posted off the international ones early, got the post office, put the first one through, and she said, it's overweight. I was like, what? But you said I was overweight. It's overweight, and it's gone over 500 grams, just by the fraction of an amount. I was like, oh my goodness, what she's actually, you'll be all right for these ones. Are you doing any domestic? I was like, yes. She goes, well, definitely domestic. You'll have some problems. There'll be folk getting a knock on the door, or they'll get that thing through where they say they have to, pay to have their package delivered. But I'm not having my customers have that. So I looked, and it jumped up by that fraction of a few grams, increased the postage by 90 pence or something like that. So I was thinking, oh no, literally got hundreds and hundreds of books to send out. And then Christine had this brilliant idea. She said, why don't you just send them out second class? I said, oh, I can't, because I've told people they're going to be first class and they're going to arrive by the 25th. And she said, Michael, second class maybe takes a day or 2 days longer. Why don't we just send them all out this week? I thought, oh, that's a good idea. So I sent them all out second class. Same price as it would have been the first class underneath. Sent them out on Friday. They're all arriving today. Hey, which is brilliant. Hello from Chinna. Hi. Hi from Kent. Hey, there's another one arrived. Suzanne has got her book. Thank you. Hello. It's RWC in, wait a minute. In Beaumont. Yeah, that sounds cool. Having a tea break. I think I share a birthday with Christine. Who's that? I love ideas. Here's one. Challenge yourself to write 5 ideas to solve an issue challenge. No rules, no editing, just ideas. Boom. The 5 ideas person, Steve Kelly. Sorry, should I put him on there? Steve Kelly, who every Sunday does a session in How to Be Brilliant, and it's always class. Hello from Wallsend. Can't wait for Alnwick. Yes, the garden is fab. Next Saturday, we're meeting up in Alnwick. How cool is that? Come along. Alnwick Garden's the most brilliant place. I used to be a volunteer there, Fee. Ah, okay, used to be. Well, Fee, I still see you as a big part of it, definitely. Thank you for my book. Just received it this morning. Sorry to miss you, Alnwick. Don't worry. Have you packed your suitcase, loaded up your car? We're all off to Alnwick. Excited? Yes, we are. We'll be meeting Michael. It's the launch of his new book. Write that book, the title. Why don't you take a look? Hey! Absolutely sensational. Thank you, Diane. With postage strikes, second class is as fast as first. Weird, wasn't it? Yes. So Steve is coming to Alnwick, so he won't get his book until he comes to Alnwick, because the Alnwick people are getting theirs handed to them when they get there. That's the idea. I found bananas to be very inspiring. Just had one this morning, Rachel. Yes. Afternoon from sunny Enfield. It's Nick here. I had a lovely surprise about half an hour ago. A book arrived with a lovely note inside the cover. Thank you so much, Mr. H. They are definitely arriving. Hi there from John Kingdon from Maidstone. Hope you're all well. Still bashing out words. John, your book should be arriving soon. I encourage my closing clients. I'll say that again in words rather than just go. I encourage my coaching clients to create an ideas bank. Write them down, and they grow interest, and you can go back to them and add to them. Ideas bank. My bit is about the referencing. I write down ideas all the time, but why have I written it down? Banana hat stand. Yeah, Rachel, you're right. Another idea: use the Notes app on your phone. Store them in there. If you're snazzy, use hashtags. That's how to record Sunday success strategies. Yes, but remember to write the context, Steve. You're just a genius. You can remember things. Matt, send some warmth, please. Yes, ours has disappeared. The warmth has kind of gone. Hi from the blustery Highlands. It is windy. Breaking news. I did my first live this morning and signed off the cover. Well, hey, that's cool. It's my day off and a book has arrived in the post. Oh, it's all happening. Hello from Hailsham. Book's here. This is making my day. David Viner here. Damn, the StreamYard connection must have run out. Yes, it is David from... Who else from Norwich? Looking forward to seeing you in action on Saturday. Love from the wonderful Whitley Bay. Oh, wait a minute. Love from... Oh, wait a minute. Where have you gone? Wonderful Whitley Bay. Just getting up after a long lie in. Is that you? Is that Jennifer Flint? Maybe. Have your book coming out? Why didn't you say it? I should mention it a little bit more. Definitely should. Is StreamYard having a moody? Yep. Thanks, Mike. I'm so looking forward to receiving my copy of Write That Book. The book, yes, it'll be there soon. Here's how brilliant Matt is. I said to Matt, I'm sending you a free one. He goes, no, I want to buy it. I think it's really important that I should buy it. I said, but you did all this work on it. He goes, no, but I really want to buy it. Doesn't that show character? That's mega. Thank you. My Write That Book arrived yesterday, but only because Husby was working as a postie. Oh, brilliant. That is really good. So he hijacked it, he pinched it out of the post and brought it in early. That is really good. Who's that? Oh dear me, poor Michael, I'm sorry for the mess. I didn't mean to cause a fuss and spill onto your desk. It doesn't matter, honestly. Diane, I probably laughed most of the way through it. It's superb. I almost said good luck, but you don't need any. You put so much work into it, it will be a total smash. Well, thank you. I have worked quite hard at this, to be honest, and I don't want any praise for it. It's just what I love doing. If you're going to do something, do it. Make it mega. Dean Coulson's here. Happy Monday. Hello, Dean. Where have you been? In the sea. Oh, StreamYard link isn't that easy to find out. It's the same place. It's streamyard.com/Facebook. There we go. Yes, it's me, Jennifer Flint. Jennifer Flint, who is featured in this book. She doesn't get her coffee till she comes to Alnwick, but properly featured. Like a whole thing about her. Exciting? Exciting, Jen? Yeah. Book 3 arrived from the printers this morning. Yes! How good's that when that happens? Books arriving from the printers. So thanks very much, everybody. I love doing these sessions on a Monday. It's Magic Monday Live. Next Monday, will we be celebrating a glorious Newcastle United win? Oh my goodness, it's terrifying, isn't it? As a Newcastle United fan, I've got to tell you, it is absolutely terrifying. I will be focused in Alnwick, don't worry. But after that, my brain is going to go completely into overwhelm, football drive. We've had our goalkeeper sent off. Oh man, goalkeeper sent off, and our reserve goalkeeper is cup tied because he played for on loan for Man United. So we're down to our third goalkeeper for the League Cup final. It'll be fine. It's going to be fine. Oh, wait a minute. It's Patrick from Brighton Sea. My name didn't come from the phone. One of my friends knows Stephen Heppel, though. Professor Stephen Heppel. My Uncle Stephen. Not related, actually, but I call him my Uncle Stephen. He's a genius. He's brilliant. Oh, wait a minute. Hi, Book. Hi, Michael. Book arrived today. Beyond excited. Thank you. Can you contain yourself at the footy? No, I'm doing my best. I saw our seats at the Playhouse. Yes, they are there. Some of the socials I've been doing have got them. All right, everybody, I'm going to go. Absolutely brilliant. By the way, if Dean Coulson says Lawrence is a great keeper, we've got to, we've got this. Come on the tune. Yeah. By the way, I will be changing my social media profiles and images on groups. They will be getting a Newcastle United theme over the next few days. I make no apologies whatsoever. Have a brilliant week, everybody. See you in Alnwick. Those who are going to be there.